Okay, that's a little bit set up, but so I guess we'll come back.
Genocide.
I'm gonna continue the career mode. And what I just do here?
Herc base.
Oh, whatever that was, I fixed it. Alright, so we're just gonna keep continuing at this point. Just gotta remember where I left off, though.
Herc base. Herc base. Launch initiated.
Alright, so let's continue again. Just gonna mini-map button here, which is M. Or locations, and I'll just never over there. Hold on, there's gotta be an option for that. Yeah, I gotta turn that off. I hate that option. That doesn't sound good. Send them off in all other directions, but keep the ogre close to the shadow. They don't have the ore field where my people or my Turks are at. There's gotta be somewhere else here. Over here, got shot at, so. Alright, here we go. It's probably it right here. Should be at least.
Shields. Weapons.
This terrain is painful to move. Alright, I'm not gonna send the giant over there then. That is just. Alright, it's better over here.
Movement. Systems.
Okay. Spectre, nothing there.
Weapon reloaded. Shields. Shield centered.
We'll bring the shields back just a little bit in case the Spectre decides to go around.
Shields. Weapons. Shields.
Okay, probably
Shield
equalize
centered.
it then.
Weapons.
Try to move, see if I can move it closer. Alright.
Systems.
Of course, it finds a better order field.
Weapons.
Once I move up in rank, I'm probably going to look at it as extra sensei.
Systems.
Or maybe just replace this one with a sensei, but this one has this more speed than the sensei normally does. And I don't need really need to fire power for the sensei right now anyway. So, let's keep going here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Shadow over there soon. I'm gonna bring the giant over there too while I'm at it. Try to get you to keep scouting over here. inspector. Usually there's at least 2 guys. And most of the sand's not too heavy.
Systems. Movement. Systems.
But I'm not liking this terrain. It is not very good at all. Yeah, looks like there's not much here anyway, so I'll take you over there.
Movement. Systems.
I don't know if there's a hotkey for continue all. Probably is.
Systems. Movement.
I think that's also what I can recommend is that generally when you want to try to have the fuller, like anything that has 100% or to try to get the larger, usually like the 60s and the 40s. 30s you're generally fine
Weapons.
with.
Systems.
But although generally just trying to fill it up as much as possible is obviously what you want, but if you're trying to look at something.
Movement.
Because you only get
Systems.
90% of the 60, which doesn't break it down by too much, but it's always nice to make sure you're getting those high yields the way you want them and not just
Movement.
Yes.
Systems.
Turn that one on. Hopefully soon I can move up to that was done quite good.
Systems.
I'm thinking I might be getting there soon.
Movement. Systems. Movement. Systems. Systems.
Ah, I hate that shit. Ah, I forgot it. just like most games, I'm assuming it always wants to take the path where it's the least obstructive or movement wise or whatever. So it'll always go the poopy ways. I like there's another game I had called Match where you could I said when you clicked on something to move a unit, you could hit shift and then click it and it would tell you where to go without actually going there that way. So you could decide where you wanted to go. Alright, I'm gonna stop this just for a turn or two just so I can get the reactor out because it's starting to drop down towards being a little annoying to mine purposes.
Systems.
I'm gonna check over here real quick. I mean, there's a 50 piece, so I'm sure I'll smell that one. I think turn 26 is the longest I've ever got, 47 is the longest I've ever gone on a mining mission. Just because I wanted to try to optimize every single little thing. Feels gotta be boring to watch for some people. Alright, that's... Alright. We're only 88%. Not bad.
Herc base.
Still rank 1. Alright, so at this point I think I gotta start doing more tougher.
Repair. Entire fleet prepared.
That.
Herc base. Herc command center.
Let's go recon. I thought it was 3 months plus the bonus, but alright.
Herc base.
And save it. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Launch initiate.
Alright, to some recon.
Shields. Movement.
Usually these ones have boar hercs or cybrids to fight, and usually just turrets and shit. Buildings. They look pretty nice though. Moving here.
Disengaged.
Fine regarding the blast mortars at a distance, but if it's not going to be able to hit their chains and shit, this giant stuff reliably, then I'm not going to turn it on. Well. Alright. First little big horde. Alright, since they are this close, I am going to turn everything back on. I can burn up some of the reactor. Alright, so this way I can hit multiple sides in here with blast mortar, and I can, on this side right there where the mouse pointer is, I can start hitting them with like, damaging weapons, obviously. Don't know what to say there, but... so we can do it a little bit, but...
Destroyed.
Alright, so I'll just aim it that way, so... I guess I forgot how much energy it takes to fire. Alright, I'm gonna have to slap those on the miner again, since I really haven't had to use them. move.
Movement.
Crouch.
Weapons.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was crouched or not. Sometimes they look like they do, then they look like they don't. Alright, so have to go this way anyway, because that's probably where turrets are. I guess it was a little smarter move to target my shadow constantly, because that's the only herc I have with good sensors. But I'm not gonna slap EMPs. I'm gonna go like.
Warning. Enemy detected.
Kinda already saw that with their sensors, but okay. No, I guess it's just a structure. So I know if you get close enough, it'll trigger the. You've spotted the base or whatever you want to leave now. Alright, that missed.
Objective achieved.
Yep, that's what you technically do. Once you just take out all the cybers and you just find the base, it'll. Oh. Alright. Just bring everyone this way. As far as I know, you do get a bit of an extra bonus if you actually wipe the base out, although they state it's not necessary for you to do so. But I find it kind of weird if you kill all the enemies of a base, and then you just leave the base intact. But you don't see any, and that doesn't really sound like a good military anything to me, really. Sounds kind of really playing Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, pretty much any strategy game, and then you kill all the military, and then afterwards you're just like, yeah, we'll just leave it alone.
Weapon reloading.
Yeah, I like what you do. Also, after that little rant, firing mortars on these kinds of buildings looks really nice to look at. Usually just most effects in general are much bigger. Even the SPs, which are just like that.
Weapon reloading. Weapon reloading. Shields.
Alright. Alright, so sensor array. That missile turret's there, I know it is. Probably use the giant to help out soften the defenses a little. But when you get EMP blasters, those are good on the lighter hercs, like also shadows. But the EMPs are they're a gamble, I will say that. They're a gamble. Technically it is max range of 10. But back out just a little.
Target out of range. Target out of range. Target out of range.
Alright, looks like all of its weapons are closer to hit than mine. Or not closer to hit, but about the same range as mine.
Weapon reloading.
Oh, something hit.
Weapon reloading.
Oh, that's cool. I can readjust its shields. Alright, so let's... Not really much I can...
Weapon reloading.
Nah, still haven't blown that last building. What I find is funny is that Cyberstorm was eliminated. We discover the turret and then it brings up the prompt again. Oh, I don't see a reason not to... it looks like there isn't much ore here. I'll send you guys to get that pile. And here's more. guess I just realized something about that earlier.
Systems.
I'm not liking necessarily space ones that you can't take it on head first, but usually in most situations I see, at least in the game, usually you are prepared for that situation, so it just seems weird when, I guess it's just weird. That should be good. I'll just grab the slats a little bit here. Alright, there we go. I think it's like doing one of those military missions brings you up to rank. So I'm actually going to take out full screen here for the input player. Alright. Oh, going in a full screen does do that, show that on there. Okay. So it's not any of your computers, it is Windows 95 and 256 colors doing some funny stuff. Alright, so back to full screen. Done. Flip. Every time you get new rank up, it'll tell you right here your new promotion, your new Herc amount, and your Bioderm amount, and then you'll have all this story information. And let's see, is there anything significant here? Well, it is stating that nanotechnology is here, so now you can get, usually when your Herc's damaged, you saw me go back, have to go to the Herc Bay, hit repair, and pay money for it. So, what repair, I guess, add-ons, or what they call them exactly, I think components, or the hard point, or something like that, I'm not sure exactly. But they usually calling them components or add-ons, so that when you get a repair pod, was saying here, like a proto nanite, which is the first one you get, is that you can repair them in the field, so that way, you know, if something's hurt, you don't have to back it up, or, you know, send it to a Herc carrier, maybe for safety or whatever, but, it kind of helps you save money in the field. They are a little expensive, though, at first, because as far as I know, if you have an empty component slot, or I think one of the hard points, or add-ons, as I call them, I keep calling them too many names. I think hardpoint is that it's about 15k, so a little early on it's expensive, especially if you want to slap every single one with it. In that case, it might just be easier for you to just go back and repair it, especially if whatever Herc it is doesn't plan on taking much damage in the first place, or you want to keep it back. Although generally it does help a lot in multiplayer or hot seat games or set generated groups. When you generate a group, either a hot seat game or multiplayer or whatever, is that you can repair them in the field, so your heavy weapons have the full functionality, so they do the damage and the shield damage they're supposed to, and that you can also save it from being completely broken, because if something hits 0%, you can't repair it. It is destroyed. You have to go back to your Herc Bay and repair it manually. So the repair pods are just for in the game, when you're in the battle, trying to keep your Herc up to the full status that it can be. Although your armor has to be taken to a Herc. If you want to repair your armor, you have to take that to a Herc Bay, because when as far as I've tested it, you cannot get your repair pods to repair the armor of the Herc, but you can repair all the weapons and all that shit for some reason. So, yeah. So that's kind of how that repair stuff works. I guess right here on the story, it's kind of stating that people are messing up, and that essentially what Unitech will do if you mess up is that right here is like it's discontinued. So yeah, there's no room for failure. But this is a great bioderm right here. This is a Tarsus, and he's essentially really good at missiles, or missile and especially cannon.
Your rank entitles you to command more Hercs and Bioderms. Herc base.
Alright, looks like we got extra. Yep, there's Tarsus in there.
Herc bay. New technology available.
And you'll hear that every time you rank up.
Repair.
And you can also, in this, it'll say repair this component 10 per click, so you can repair individual components without having to repair the Herc itself or the whole fleet. But, let's go through and see what we got. That's all too, pretty much 900. That's still the same. Oops. Here we go. We have the compression lasers, which are essentially the same thing, same functionality, speed, that kind of stuff, than the regular, like SE400, the 1000 you can see. But usually, as far as I know, it is less energy to fire, but it does more armor damage. Ah, yes, the micro missile. Nope, yeah, no power. Small range, fairly small range for a missile. But effectively, what it is that you can't penetrate. But it's rapid fire, so it's effectively SP's, and SP is 30 damage or 50 damage. Shoot micro missiles for 60. Add the extra one, you got 90. Yep. So there it is. Proton nanite repair. 150%. Just like that. In case you went off the camera and you saw it. That's the only component that really gets added. It's just the proton nanite. I'm not gonna bother putting it on the. I will slap might slap micro missiles on here, because that way it's still fairly close to the combat, but it still can remain in general safety. I kind of sort of like micro missiles, because they can do more damage to the SP, and generally you only want to fire missiles on targets when the shields are broken anyway. So, even though it does have less range. Yep. So armor, generally for speed, but usually the heavier Hercs, like ogres, giants, demons, reapers, juggernauts, usually you'll notice technology upgrades in those Hercs sooner than you'll do the lighter Hercs. Because my shadow only got SC400s and micro missiles. No armor, no real systems improvements either. Okay, so there's a hard one. And that just says component, alright. So let's get trinium, yeah, I'll do all this stuff. So I think as far as I know, Senses and Ogres only get 1500 max, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that's usually how it goes. But I am certain, as far as I know, I'm certain, targeting feeders and life supports are essentially universal in their technology increase. Yep, so there's the... Yep, so that's 36. Okay, that's also 36 cost to fire. So I guess it was just the SC400 that went down by 2. But double the damage is not something I want to miss out on. Upgrade that. Yep, at this point we also get the heavy elf. And I believe medium elf got up too. Very good penetrating damage, but I need shield and breaking power. Alright, let's get proton nanite on here. Do the same for you. Get your sea losses. Get some more trinium armor. Better shielding. Yeah, Giants only ever, yeah. It's funny how Giants can get the 1950 shielding before 1500 shielding. Yeah. So that's only AT, and that's better cannon and missile attacks. This still has better overall armor. But I'm generally going to still stick with usually the better armor type, because of the improved protection against those types. Which I feel would make up for the lack of the 3 armor rating right there. Usually you don't see any increase in drive until... Not sure when exactly. Supposed to know the heaps are already there. But I'm just still stick with blast mortars. EF cannon ranger. I tend... In Cyberstorm 2, EF cannons are better, but in this one they're not that great. They're okay. And Rangers are just a kind of an interesting alternative to other cannon weapons, but those get outclassed really quick. There's no point in putting anything on there. Speed's low enough as it is.
Herc base. Bioderm facility. Medbat.
Actually, hold on. Let's not do stuff first.
Spanish.
Tarsus has the better, even though Tarsus won't be able to really use the missile capability, it's the cannon capability that I really want. And as far as I know, hold on, gun.
Herc band.
Energy.
Bioderm facility. Medbat.
It's energy.
Show a total healing for all bioderms.
To be honest, I almost might be able to put Tarsus on another fire, maybe another Herc because of the. Although the cannon is, since everything pretty much almost on a dying, it's mostly cannon technology anyway. I want to leave it on there for right now. Alright, so here. Tarsus improved, mostly just piloting.
Piloting program initiated.
Oh, I already yelled it.
Medbat.
Not sure if I want the money immediately for another six Hercs right now, but I can get enough for.
Herc band.
Alright, I just actually do want to get a sensei. And I believe these things usually get. They didn't get more expensive. I don't know, I guess I only saw it like that. The reason I mentioned it, I thought it was more expensive sometimes that when your technology improves, this stuff might too. Sensei.
Purchased.
Yeah, 1500. And senseis are kind of like the more grown-up shadow, I guess. But they do get to have some of the same issues, like the two main guns are still light weaponry. Although they do have better missile access. That's 75 damage as opposed to 50. That's 160-24, but I don't like jihad weapons because you have to get max range is only 2, and you only get 1 shot. So, missile MYs aren't bad. I guess if you paired these with, if you pair this really well with your mortars, or shield breaking mortars, and just make sure you set up shield breaking in the right way, just do multi-target. This also do very well. Otherwise, I would just still go for what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, polar device. Okay, so you can go mining too. Okay, so I actually really like the load here. Actually, it doesn't sound bad. I might just put the polar device on. And actually, I could get a 6 Herc and
Herc base.
just take out the nano repairs for right now. Alright, better missiles. So let's put you on the sensei like miner, so that way the sensei can take better advantage of it. You're still not linked. Great. section of the see if it's right. Nope. Minor. Sure, the Bioderms the same as the Hercs themselves. I don't really have any plasma or elf weapon there. Only advanced attack on that over. Don't need missile training. Or a giant.
Missile program initiated. Herc base.
I have tutorials, that's cool. 549. Review promotion sequence.
Herc base.
Save before every mission in case something goes horribly wrong, and launch.
Launch initiated.
Alright.
Movement. Systems. Warning. Enemy detected.
That's quick. Alright, looks like we got some more heavier units here.
Weapons.
To get the sensei a little closer just so I can see if... Alright, we got more.
Shields. Weapons.
I don't tend to fire them until they get close.
Shields.
I
Weapons.
do not want those
Disengaged.
auto-firing. They don't do any penetrating damage at all. So there's really no reason for them to auto. I'm fine if the S lasts to start firing though.
Weapons. Shields. Weapons. Systems. Shields. Weapons. Shields.
I guess one other thing I could say is that generally sometimes just waiting again, at least against cybers, because a lot of this is against cybers, not against other people that you would know. But sometimes waiting for them to come to you can be more powerful than you trying to charge at them and do stuff. Alright, that's only 67, so... Alright, I should be able to hit you. Alright, kill them before you can turn around. So let's...
Shields. Weapons.
Right.
Shields. Weapons.
Alright, good job, team.
Shields. Shield centered. Shield centered. Shield centered.
Alright.
Weapons.
Send the shuttle around. Find other ore piles. Send the sensei around to do the same thing, actually. Actually, I should send sensei up and then the shadow down. Oops.
Systems.
I saw a pretty low yield, so let's get the maximum stuff. I know at some point you get better sensors for your other Hercs. Like I think it's Crystal Matrix and then Advanced Crystal Matrix for your better ones.
Movement.
I'm actually gonna send you that way.
Systems.
There's probably not gonna be any pile over here, at least not a big one. Yeah. Gonna send the giant up though. Here's a good pile. Alright, let's just forward the rest on. Hopefully we get off. Like that one. Now you can turn it on while they're moving. Alright, I'm not seeing much up here. Alright, send you back to the carrier. Let's explore that. Alright, there's an extra one over here. So I'll go over there now, because I'm pretty certain nothing's over there. Nope. Alright, you do. Actually, you know what? You can... 330. 90, 130. Oh.
Shields. Systems.
I guess you can head over that way. You can head over this way.
Movement. Systems. 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 Movement. Systems.
it's 30, 30. 80 units.
Systems.
Shit. Yeah. Take forever to get over there. Better scrap. I think I should be able to fit everything in here. I should get something out.
Systems.
How long is it gonna take? Yeah, it's quite a long time. Okay. Alright.
Herc base. Herc bay. Repair. Entire fleet repaired.
More. I think I could get to stick with all the, just throw it in with it. I think the presentation I don't really like more is you only get one device. Almost every other one gets four. This one decided, hey, let's just get one. And you can use things that are better. I also almost feel like you get another miner. Just use the other ones as combat units.
Purchased.
Actually, no, actually, never mind.
Herc sold.
Full price, that's amazing.
Purchased.
Probably just another ogre. They can move around pretty well. Actually, here's an idea. That's current, so let's save that configuration as level 2 ogre.
Purchased. Herc
And I'll
base.
just back out of that.
Bioderms.
I have to get to the point where I start getting better ones. Preferably maybe one with command bioderm? Looks like it's not gonna happen again. Got good cannon, don't need missile.
Initiating bioderm generation. Shield. Virtual training area. Cannon program initiated.
So even though it's over 3 and it's not correct, it works. Better lifespan.
Herc base.
Alright, so our team is 6. What time is it? Well, I figured I'll end this session right now. It's been about an hour, so pretty long video to upload. At least for my connection. So I will catch you guys later then. Hold it out. Oh, that was awkward. I didn't actually stop recording the video. Whoops.